One day, man on his way to work, actually he had lost his job, so he wasn't in working at that time. And he got on the regular train that he would have gone on for work, but he was feeling a little hapless and didn't know what he was going to do next in his life. And he got on his usual stop, and as he went along, more people got on the train. As was usual, each day, people on their way to work. And he stood and observed people as they filled up the compartment he was in. And at one stop, he noticed a very attractive young woman got on the car. And then as the train went off, they went through a tunnel and the internal lights went out in the car. And as they pushed through the tunnel, because of the crowded situation in the car, and because of the way the young woman had got onto the car, he suddenly thought that maybe she was standing right next to him. In fact, as the car was jostled, he thought, I think actually her hand touched mine. And in darkness, as they moved on, his mind then thought, yes, actually, she got on and she walked this direction. And I think that means that she likes me. And then he thought, since she likes me, perhaps what's going to happen is we're going to be together. Not only just together, we'll probably get married. And he developed a scenario in his mind that they would meet his parents, and he'd be so proud because they always said, you'll never amount to anything. No one will ever marry you. And then he'll say, well, look, I found the most beautiful woman and she likes me. We're going to get married. And then he sees in his dream, they do get married. And due to good fortune, she inherits money and they live in a big house and they have kids. And he's thinking of the different conveyances he's going to drive and so forth. And as he's fully absorbed in these thoughts, the train bursts out of the tunnel into the daylight. And he looks and he sees that an old man who was also on the train had moved over, and he was the one bumping into his arm. And just as he looked up and he saw the veins on the man's arm, he jumped back and recoiled from the whole situation, and the dream broke. And he saw that I'm standing in the train, and somehow or other, the woman wasn't even present in the car at all. She had perhaps moved to the next car. And this is a story, and variations of it are told, indicate the ways in which we carry things in this world. We see a situation, we interpret it a certain way, we enter deeply within it and imagine that this is what's going to happen, this is what's happening now, and so forth. This is all the concoctions of the mind.